There's probably not a more appropriate day to visit the site of a potential new transatlantic slave trade memorial than the United Nations International Day of Remembrance of the Victims of Slavery. Today in Severn Beach, the architect developing the memorial brought together people from Bristol to see exactly where his vision will be created. Comprising of 4 elements, the memorial will be a series of landscape sculptures on the banks of the River Severn.
Well, it comprises of 4 elements. The basic idea about it and the concept is around the idea of journey. The journey from freedom to enslavement and reflecting that. And we've basically broken it down to the 4 elements, which is the unknown, displacement, no return, and remembrance. So we've used that as a concept in its entirety and split it up because it's such a large subject matter. We try to make it as easy to digest as possible. So that's why we chose this location as a sequence of landscaped sculptures to try and guide people through that the memorial itself.
Between the 1690s and the 1800s, more than 2,000 slaving voyages were made from Bristol to West Africa. It's felt that Bristol's connection with the slave trade and its maritime heritage have made it a potential spot for remembering the past. And walking the path of the memorial brought out strong feelings in those who came along today.
A period in history which is painful. To have a memorial acknowledges the history of that event and where we are today in terms of creating a structure, a remembrance for that occasion.
Despite the designs for the memorial being drawn, the location chosen and local support for the project, there's still one thing that stands in the way of it being built: funding.
We're hoping to secure some funding so we can actually take it to planning stage. We've got a lot of different consultants that we need to actually get on board to develop it slightly further so we can submit it for planning and fulfill all the statutory requirements and so on. So we're taking it step by step, and that's where we generally are at the moment. But it's the funding that we're actually striving for at the moment.
Today's site visit is another step forward for the memorial plans, and Herman hopes it could be here this time next year. I'm Ellie in Severn Beach for Made in Bristol TV.